Well, today I'm going to talk about a little company that you have probably never heard of. I guess they make a few not well-known games such as Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, Team Fortress Classic, Counter-Strike, Day of Defeat, Portal 1 and 2, and Dota 2. Who's ever heard of those games? Just kidding. As you know, Valve and their games are very well-known and popular. Valve doesn't frequently make games, but when they do, they build them for the long run rather than just a year of popularity. This is why Valve games, even from 20 years ago, still feel alive. And a few of them are consistently in the top played games on Steam at all times. They also built the most popular game platform, which you have most certainly heard of unless you are living on a desert island all alone, which is Steam. Valve released Half-Life in 1998, and since then Valve has been one of the most beloved and respected game developers. Valve releases a game, and they instantly give players a massive amount of freedom to mod and make their own content and changes to the game. This keeps the game alive for decades. It's insane that Team Fortress 2 has been more popular than Battlefield 6 for a while now, which came out last October. Although Dota 2 and Counter-Strike 2 are newer games, they are constantly in the top 2 most played games on Steam. Counter-Strike 2 has over 1 million players online. Deadlock, which hasn't even been officially released and requires an invitation to play, is also always in the top most played games on Steam. Counter-Strike Source and Left 4 Dead 2 are also in the top 100 played games on Steam at all times. It's safe to say that everything Valve releases gets a massive fan base and lives on for decades. Recently, I have been thinking about how Valve manages this. How can they keep this going? And it comes down to one thing: player freedom. Valve games allow extensive amounts of modding and community projects. In fact, in 2020, Valve allowed a complete fan remake of Half-Life 1 to be released on Steam as its own game. That is, Black Mesa. Now the opposite of Valve is a little company called Activision, which releases a new Call of Duty game every year, because they know people will buy it due to how famous the Call of Duty franchise is, and they fail to support older titles such as Modern Warfare from 2007 and Modern Warfare 2, which many people love. Those old games have many issues, and it is even unsafe to play multiplayer because of security exploits and hacking issues. This is really disappointing for many people who would love to play these old games they remember playing when they came out. I didn't get into playing Valve games until a year ago, when I played Half-Life 1 for the first time. Although I was often frustrated, I really enjoyed it, and went on to enjoy many other Valve masterpieces. It's rare for a game from the 2000s to still have a massive and thriving player base and community. Valve is one of the only companies that have achieved this on such a large scale. Some of the only other games that still feel alive are the old Halo games via the Halo Master Chief Collection. Valve games don't give off that feeling of being the last player coming through years after the game was forgotten, because they still feel alive. Even much newer games, such as games released around 2015, feel dead, but Valve avoided this. Valve always innovates a ton with every single release. Left 4 Dead 2 had the AI director, which is still amazing today. Half-Life showed that an FPS game could have a story. In general, every single one of their games is very creative. They also have unrivaled environmental storytelling, especially in Half-Life 2, the Left 4 Dead games, and the Portal games. Another reason that Valve games survive is because they are very well optimized, and they are available on nearly every operating system and aren't full of microtransactions, so they don't make their goal to get as much money from you as possible. Unlike other companies, Valve doesn't milk their franchises for maximum profit. Valve is one of the only companies in the gaming industry to truly put consumers first, and it benefits them greatly. In summary, I love Valve and their games because of their freedom and how they care about the customer. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. I have another video like this talking about subscription services. Please check that out if you haven't already. Thank you.
Before you leave, I want to quickly show you some of my favorite examples of Valve's amazing environmental storytelling. Just take a look at these photos that I've made in a little slideshow for you. Thanks for watching.